Hey everybody, this is Matt Bergman, and I want to share with you one of my favorite up-and-coming tools here called Helperbird, which is an amazing tool with accessibility supports. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I'm very passionate about making learning accessible for all students, and Helperbird is one of those tools that is allowing that to happen, especially in remote and hybrid type of situations. Now, basically what it is it's a Chrome extension, and you can see a preview of the menu right up here, but it allows you to do certain things. Here are some of the highlights. Annotate any website. Dyslexia support is available. And also, if you want to just change the clutter on web pages to make it easier to read. I love that you can listen to web pages and Google Docs. And there's also an immersive reader that takes your web page, puts it into immersive reader, and allows you to listen to your document. So let's show you some pricing features here. So the free version has tons of different tools that you can use if you are really restricted by budgets, or if you want all of your students to maybe experiment with this. It might be a good idea. Their free features are listed right here. You'll see that they have dyslexia fonts, a magnifier, there's reader mode, immersive reader. There's even printing tools and support for if you have color blindness. Text to speech is available as well. So definitely check that out. But if you need more supports, I definitely recommend the Pro version. Depending on how many students that you have, you may want to check out the student or the school deal as well. But for the purpose of this presentation, we're only going to look at the free supports. So how does this work? Well, let's say, for instance, I have a web page that I'm go to right now. And as you know, I'm passionate about the Universal Design for Learning framework and making learning accessible for all students, regardless of ability or disability. And let's say I'm struggling to read this web page. So I can simply install Helperbird, which you see right here. It's a Chrome extension and it's free. And now what I can do is use this menu here to help me navigate. Now you'll notice that anything that is free, you can simply turn the button on and off. Anything that is an upgrade has this listed right above it. So if, for instance, I wanted to change this to an open dyslexic font, I can go right here and it will change it for me. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Even if I wanted to change the spacing of the words on this web page, I can also do that by adjusting the word spacing, turning this on. Isn't that cool? That is so awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Now there's other tools on here as well that are free, and one of my favorites is the Immersive Reader. If you're not familiar with Immersive Reader, it is a tool developed by Microsoft that you can use in tools like OneNote and even Flipgrid. It takes your web page and allows you to listen to it. So let's show you how this will work. I simply hit start. It'll take all of the content on that web page and put it right here. Now, at the very bottom, this is the one thing that I thought was a little clunky, is I have to press play.
The UDL guidelines are a tool used in the implementation of universal design.
So if I want to stop it, I have to actually scroll down, okay? And that'll stop it automatically, but this is the pause and play button. So I thought that might be a little clunky depending on what view you're in. And then to get out of this, I can simply just hit refresh on my website and it'll allow it to bring it back. Now see how this is in dyslexic font? If I want to, I can simply do this. I can say pause Helperbird and it'll pause all the features. I can also turn this back on and it'll turn back on. I can turn off individual things just like this. So that is actually pretty cool. I really like that. As you can see, there's all sorts of different tools as well, such as reader mode. So if you want to change it to a dark mode, you can simply do this. That's pretty neat. I can turn it back on and it'll bring back. There's a text-to-speech tool as well. So if you wanted to maybe type in notes, you could do this.
Hello, how are you?
So this might be even good with responding to a discussion question on a website. I'm thinking like if you're using ClassKick, Google Classroom, things like that, you can type in your response right there, and that will allow you then to hear it read back to you. There are some text-to-speech options which are paid for, so just keep that in mind. However, I love this. This is a magnifier, so this is going to magnify your text, so that helps with vision difficulties and vision issues. Okay. I think that's really cool. It actually goes up to 200%. And so I'm going to just bring it back right here to 98. All right. There's also the translation tool. So you can go through and you can translate things. There's a variety of different languages that you can choose from. So this is really good for our ESL and ELL students. And then you just have all sorts of different features here. Even paragraph width. If you want to change the paragraph width to 44. Isn't that neat? That's so much better for me sometimes when I'm reading long articles, because it just is really just difficult for me. Even color blindness options right here. It is just amazing what you can do. Heck, if you want to even take a screenshot, it will help you take a screenshot on your device. I know that's something that can be very difficult for some students to remember on what to do. I have a Mac, so it's like Shift Command 5. So these are different things that you can use to help. You can printing tools. I mean, it's just amazing what Helperbird allows you to do, and it's all at your fingertips. So I highly recommend you check this out. Download the free version of Helperbird, see if it works for you. And then, if you need to upgrade, there are different upgrade options as well for specific students who may need extra supports. But heck, this could be useful for all students in your classroom. So check it out. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about this.